Hi, everybody. It is November 15th, the first day of the Nativity fast. Kali Dinami, good strength to all of you for the fast for the next 40 days between now and Christmas. I don't know if any of you had liturgy this morning for the Seranda Liturgo. I was supposed to. My priest wound up getting sick and canceling, alas. But we'll be back to it tomorrow. So this is the first of the videos that I'm doing daily for the Nativity fast, showing you how ages can help be a guide to you between now and Christmas. And today I'm going to go through the Apollytikion for tomorrow, St. Matthew. I have a godson named Matthew, so I better know how to sing that Apollytikion, I suppose. And then I'm also going to show you a way that ages can be helpful in terms of your personal devotion at home. So we'll actually start with that. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I'm in my iPhone app. I go to Services, Calendar. It takes me right to today, November 15th. And if I go to the index of services for today, you'll see that we have something titled Readings for the Day. So we tap that, and we get the Epistle and the Gospel. So from a few different cycles. So the Epistle comes from it's Thursday for the 25th week. And then the Gospel, it's the 9th week of Luke, or Thursday of the 9th week of Luke, I should say. We also have another set because then you have the readings appointed by the Mineon. The readings from the Mineon give us the Epistle and the Gospel for the martyrs. So we have all the different sets of Epistle and Gospel readings for today, right here on the iPhone app. Then, following the readings from the different cycles, then we have the Synaxarion appointed for the day. So November 15th for the holy martyrs Guria, Shamuna, and Habib, and then the other readings the other saints appointed for the day, rather. And then we're in a fast. So here are the fasting guidelines for the day as well. It's a fish, oil, and wine day. We are to refrain from meat and dairy and eggs, and we're in the Christmas fast. So there we go. And then if we look at tomorrow, November 16th, which is the commemoration of St. Matthew, then we'll see the same thing. We have the Epistle for Friday of the 25th week, the Gospel for Friday of the 9th week of Luke, and then we have the Epistle and Gospel for the commemoration of the Evangelist. And then following that we have the Synaxarion, and then the fasting rule. And tomorrow is simply wine and oil, no fish, no dairy, no meat, no eggs. And it's a minor feast. So that is a way that ages can be of use to you throughout the course of the Nativity fast in terms of your personal devotions. Now let's take a look at the Apollytikion for St. Matthew tomorrow. For that, we'll go back to my iPad Pro, the service calendar for tomorrow. We'll go to the Divine Liturgy and scroll down to the Apollytikion. And we have, again, as yesterday, three different scores. So we have two different English ones, Father Seraphim's, and then the one by Stan and Nancy Takis. And then for Greek, we have a staff notation score also from New Biz, from Stan and Nancy Takis. We'll look at Father Seraphim's first. So we're in third mode here, which is usually transcribed by convention at F, as though it were in F major. As I explained yesterday, you can really pitch it anywhere where it's comfortable. Our sort of target pitches, F is our home base, and then A is where the melody likes to go, and then D below F, that's another place where the melody likes to go. Then usually coming back to F at that point. So if you get lost, just try to figure out if you are going to A, going to D, or going back to F, and then that should get you back on track. So let's sing these. Anna, O holy apostle and evangelist Matthew, make intercession to our merciful God, that he grant our souls forgiveness of offenses. Short and sweet. And then this is an apolitikion that gets used generically, let's say, with just the name changing depending on the apostle being commemorated, or if it's the synaxis of the holy apostles, then you don't use a name at all. Okay, let us take a look at Stan and Nancy's English version. Okay, same mode, everything I just said applies. We just have a slightly different text and a slightly different melody to reflect the different text. And it goes like this. Anna, O holy apostle and evangelist Matthew, intercede with the all-merciful God, that for our faults he may grant forgiveness to our souls. So that's how that goes. All right, now let's look at Stan and Nancy's score for the Greek version. Again, same mode, everything I said still applies, but now this is the Greek text, and it's the melody composed for the Greek text. Anna, Apostole Agie και Ευαγγελίστα μαθέ, πρέσβευε το ελεήμον η Θεό, ειν απτεσμάτων άφεσιν παράσχητες ψυχές ημών. So that's how that goes. Now, thinking about it, I also want to look at the kondakion, because it's the kondakion for the entrance, which we're going to be singing this Sunday anyway, so let's go ahead and get an advanced look. Again, we have three scores: Father Seraphim's English, Stan and Nancy's English, and then Stan and Nancy's Greek. So let's give those a look. We are in fourth mode here, in what is called the soft chromatic scale. This is usually transcribed on the staff as being from G. And our target pitches, our structural pitches, are, besides G as the bass pitch, B and E. So the melody tends to go from G to B, down to E, and then back to G. And all the moves are kind of within that range somehow. So if you get lost, figure out what the anchor pitch is that you're moving towards and see if that helps you get back on track. So let us sing this. The Saviour's most pure and immaculate temple, the very precious bridal chamber and virgin, who is the sacred treasure of the glory of God, on this day is introduced into the house of the Lord, and with herself she brings the grace in the divine Spirit. She is extolled by the angels of God, a heavenly tabernacle is she. All right, and then Stan and Nancy's English version. That goes like this. The purest temple that has brought forth the Savior, the most precious bridal chamber and virgin, the sacred treasury of the glory of God, on this day has entered into the Lord's habitation, carrying with her the grace of the God-bearing Spirit, to whom the angels of God sing hymns of praise, for she is known as the heavenly tabernacle of God. All right, now let's look at Stan and Nancy's Greek score. Ο καθαρότατος ναός του σωτήρος, η πολυτίμητος Παστάς και Παρθένος, το ιερόν θησαύρισμα της δόξης του Θεού, σήμερον εισάγεται εν το οίκο Κυρίου, την χάριν συνεισάγουσα, την εν πνεύματι Θείου. Ειν ανυμνούσιν άγγελοι Θεού, αυτή υπάρχει, συνή επουρανιός. So that's how that goes. So we'll be singing that a bit over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully this is helpful. I'll do another one of these for tomorrow. In the meantime, please, if you think about it, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you use the Ages DCS app or the Ages Service Book app for Android, please consider writing a review of the app on either our Facebook page or in the appropriate app store, or both. If you have time, that'd be great. And also, if you find this helpful, please consider making a tax-deductible gift to Ages in support of our ministry. We are able to keep doing what we are doing because of individual gifts. So we certainly appreciate your support. All right, good strength, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.